few things I want individuals to do, and I'm just going to give it to you in a nutshell. Basically, how to protect yourself from scams. And especially, this is for the elders and for the young too, but don't. Those who grew up in a different era rather, where you know what, everybody was your friend, people weren't dishonest, they were trusted. And the first tip I would say is beware of strangers. That's what we tell the kids, stranger danger. That's one of the first things. Beware of strangers. And these are 8 tips for those on the internet listening now on how to protect yourself from scams, and especially even individuals who prey on the elderly. So the first thing is beware of strangers. Strangers will hurt you because they just look at you, and the psychology of someone who's a criminal or about to steal your stuff, they set in their mind that it's their stuff. We've locked up guys for burglary, not burglary, robbery, and even burglary, they believe that's their stuff, and you're standing between them and their stuff, and they will kill you for their stuff. Sure. The mindset, so beware of strangers. And sometimes you have to beware of those close to you. Can I get a witness? Yes. Amen? Yes. Those who coming in and saying, oh, I'm here to help you. Yeah. You know, I'm here to help you. You know, and they said 90% of all elder abuse comes from family members. So you have to be guarded, you know, and even if it's their siblings, even sometimes children could be mean too. But you have to be guarded. Unless you have to find a person that it's a trusted person, you have to be on your guard. The second way to protect yourself is don't isolate yourself. Amen? Don't be a person who's like, I like to be by myself, I don't want nobody, I can't trust nobody. When you isolate yourself, what happens? People come in. And the reason I'm talking about this is because I wasn't a victim, but I saw it happen to my father by his own sister. And I can't say, I know we're sending out live on the internet, you can't, I don't have any proof, but my father is so much stronger now. My father couldn't sit up for 15 minutes. Now he can sit up all day. All day he's sitting up and he's talking and he's stronger. Glory. Yep, and he couldn't sit up for 15 minutes without saying, I'm tired, I want to let. So I don't know that, I don't have any documented proof, but I tell you. The Lord is his strength. But don't isolate yourself. When you isolate yourself, when you're old, stay involved in that. Good part is church. Amen? Amen. Stay involved in a community of people. If you're in a nursing home and nobody comes to visit you, they're going to abuse you. Yeah. I'm telling you the fact.
They are.
But when you have family coming around, and this is something, I was there at my father's house 2, 3, 4 times a week. And his own sister was taking advantage of him. So imagine if somebody's in a nursing home and you have nobody. Go ahead, hold on, let's get mics. There are areas that, the individuals that helped me in this area. And I'm sure, and I thank God for individuals in this church that helped me in that area. So that's why I'm doing this.
Yes, and in the nursing home, if your family comes in and does not make noise, they will still abuse you. But if you're a family that comes in, observes everything, reports everything, talks about everything, then your loved one is not abused, your loved one is watched over. There's a saying that says, the squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Right. But I remember even when Sister Drayden.
Yes.
And we would go visit Sister Drayden in New Jersey, and usually on Sabbath, stop by and visit Sister Drayden. And I remember the people in the nursery saying, man, she's always got people coming and visiting her. Always. If it ain't some people in the church, it's her son, it's her granddaughter, Somebody, she said, there's always somebody living there. I said,
Right.
That's good.
we watch TV. We watch TV. And I'm not an advocate of nursing homes, but we watch TV.
Watch out.
There's always somebody coming in.
Right.
Right, so, and I say that to just don't isolate yourself, stay involved. If strangers come to your door, let us know, let me know. I'm a former cop, I'll be glad to come to your house and talk. Don't, somebody comes to your door? Who is it? I'm from PSENG. Well, we got Con Edison here, what are you doing here?
Right.
Right?
But even Con Edison comes in.
But even Con Edison, you know what it is?
Listen, even Con Edison comes in and tries to enroll the elderly in social programs.
No.
They're really not that special.
No, Con Edison, I'm gonna let my pastor talk to you. He said anytime, it's okay, he'll come down here and talk to you. Amen? So I'm gonna let everybody know, you have that, go ahead.
Well, as you said, Con Edison, I know last year, Con Edison had to make a official statement
Right.
saying that if someone comes to your door saying that they're from Con Edison, first of all, they all, even if they're there legitimately,
Yeah.
they should have a badge number.
Yep.
And you can tell them, hold on, and then call the office.
And check,
And, yeah,
always.
yeah, always.
Always.
Okay.
So thanks for that, call and check, and then somebody said that from Con Edison. Somebody says they're from the police department, sir, let me see your ID. And no one's there, okay, I'm gonna call 911. And the person will go, okay, most cops will be like, yeah, go ahead, call 911, and you'll hear it come over my radio that I'm here looking, checking on something, checking the welfare, and it's okay to say that. I'm gonna call 911, and then the 911 will say, okay, yeah, okay, the person is there, and they'll hear it on the radio. They'll say, officer, turn up your radio so the person can hear it. 911 coming through saying, and 911 will say, yeah, we just put it over the radio. Did you hear it? Yes, okay, those are really cops. You can let them in.
The other thing is, when I talked about Con Edison tried to scare my mother. And what had happened was they enrolled her without her knowledge into a program they called savings program or whatever it was.
Right.
And what they did was, for 3 months, they put her on a program where no matter how big or small her energy bill was, her Con Edison bill was,
Right.
she had to pay $200. And it turns out that her Con Edison bill didn't even come up to $100.
Right, that's what it,
And but she had to pay with $200 for 3 months in order to even get out of the program. We got her out, but the thing is that kind of scam that they did come to the door and they did have badges, but she declined it. But they put her in the program anyway.
okay, and something like that, you notify Con Edison, and those individuals will do their job. I'm telling companies like Con Edison. Con Edison, the gas company, Brooklyn Union Gas, whatever gas company, Con Edison covers gas, National Grid, all those companies, beware of them. Do banks ever come to your door?
No.
A bank will not send a representative to your door unless you're worth $30 million, where they're coming and they bring the banking to you. Hello, Mr. White, how are you? We're here with those checks. Yeah, and that's it, because they come in and they know, because I call them. I don't have time to go down to the bank, you come and meet me in my house.
So
That's
Security is-
Other than that, no bank officers are coming to your house.
Social Security will not come to your house, they will not call you on the phone either.
Right, did you hear that? Social Security will never come to your house, and that's one thing they play on the elderly. Social Security will never come to your house.
They will not call you on the phone.
They won't call you on the phone to solicit anything.
And IRS.
And IRS, that's another thing. IRS doesn't come to your house or call you. Alright? The banks, they call, and the only thing that, when you have a certain relationship with banks, is they call you to come in and meet them. If you could just tell them, talk to my grandson, talk to my son.
Don't even open the door.
Don't even open the door. You can call me, you call 911. Cops love to catch people who take advantage of the elderly. Because most of them have parents and grandparents, and they'll come and gladly, like, who are you? let me see your ID. And they'll come quickly, that becomes a priority call. They'll come quickly if you say somebody's at my door now and they're trying to get in and I don't know who they are. And you let them know I'm a senior or they'll be there right away. Because if they're doing it to you, then they did it to 10 other people that didn't call.
Right.
And they want to catch them.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the thing. So don't isolate yourself. Stay involved. And we have always tell solicitors, I never buy from or give to anyone who calls or visits me unannounced. Did you hear that? I never buy or give to anybody who comes to visit me unless I call you to come. I'm sorry. I don't hold my door for strangers because we live in a society where people prey on the elderly, prey on the weak, prey on those who are uneducated, but they take advantage of the elderly because they are kind. All right? One thing that you have to do, and most of you know this already, shred all credit card receipts. If you have a credit card, don't give anybody your credit card number. Somebody will say, oh, we think your credit card has been compromised. What's the number? The number is this. That's my number. If it's been compromised. And I'm not going to give you my number. And a lot of elderly, they want to be rude because they come from a different era. The best way to deal with these folks is click,
Yes.
hang up. It's better that they cancel your card if that was the company than a scammer has it. It's better, and then you can call the company because you know you're reaching the company and they'll resend you another card. Click, no, I don't do that. All right, next, sign up for the do not call list. And they say that, I tried it. They still calling me.
They still call, but you could,
There's a new thing out now.
There was a time when they were abusing my aunt, and one day they called and I picked up and I said to the lady, I know this call is being recorded. We have asked you before not to call back. If you persist, we're going to send a letter from our attorney to cease and desist from calling this number. What is your name? What is your number?
They hang up.
No, she listened.
Yeah.
Those people never call my aunt again. Other people called, and she was like, "Cindy, I need for you to do that again." But that particular one, when I asked for her number, I asked for the date, the time, and I said, I know this is being recorded, and I am recording it on my end, and you will get a cease and desist letter from our attorney. That was the last call my aunt got.
Amen. From that company. And that's what you have to do. Don't be afraid to stand up. I get the scammers that call and say, we're collecting for the police.
Yeah.
This and that. And I said, really? What police you collect? We're collecting for the New York City Police Department, state police, we collect for all police agencies. I said, so what's your union rep? Why are you collecting for the police? And then they tend to be very nasty, the ones that are collecting for the police. I said, well, I tell you what, why don't you come to my house? I got something for you. Right? The guy goes, why are you being nasty? I said, come to my house, I got something for you. Come to this house, you call the number, come into the address. Because they try to act like they're the police. Police officers don't do that. Come to the house and I got something for you. And then I hung up on them. You don't have to, they're calling you, don't be intimidated by people calling you. It's your phone.
Yeah.
You hung up on them.
Yeah.
And when he comes to your house, that's what you want. 911, there's a man at my house with a gun claiming to be the police. Police love people who pretend to be police. Police are good. They love catching those guys. Okay? All right, so that's the thing. And we mentioned don't ever get direct deposit. I'm trying to wrap it up real quick. Get direct deposit. Some folks love going to the mailbox for the checks. I see that by it. People run into the mailbox. Man, just have direct deposit. Let it go into your account. Especially if you're, but I just like going cash the check. Man, direct deposit. Nobody ain't gonna mess with direct deposit. Nobody sees the day you have to go cash your check. All those things, they're predators that sit and watch you to rob you. Never give out your credit card information, banking information, social security number, Medicare number, any personal information. When somebody says, I'm calling, I just need to verify this. Give me your number, I'll have someone call you back. What? You tell them that. They're right here. Give me your number. They come to your door, give me your number. I'll have someone call you back at your office. You take their information. I need to see your ID. You don't need to see mine. I need to know who you are. There have been cases, and I'll give you in a nutshell. One night, one of the guys going from work when I was working at the 115 precinct, he was pulled over by a cop. And he was like, I know all the cops in Queens. This guy pulled him over. So the guy pulls him over, and he gets there, he was like, what unit is this? He says, it's not a familiar car. And the guy pulled him over for going through a red light. So then he says to the guy, where do you work? And he goes, just show me your license and registration. He goes, no, I need to know where you work. He says, no, just show me your license and registration. He then got out the car, took out his gun and his shield and said, I need to see where you work. And then the call came in 911. I was working that night. An officer holding one at gunpoint pretended to be a cop. He was pretending to be a cop. Until he pulled over a real cop.
Right.
Wow.
So they got a lot of fake out there. You got to be careful. Yes. Good.
Was he in a marked car?
It was an unmarked car pretending. Well, you can put license siren in any car.
Right.
He had an unmarked car pretending to be a cop. I don't know what he was going to do, but in a case like that, if you were being stopped, call 911.
Yeah.
It will go to that area and they'll be like, yeah, there's a state trooper said he's trying to pull you over and you won't stop. Oh, never mind. Then you pull over.
Yeah.
If you think if it's an unmarked car, but if it's a marked car, always obey the marked car, marked police. Always be respectful to the police. Never be disrespectful to the police. We used to do these talks all the time. That's why I said, I need to do them again. We did them a lot of times when we were 110th Street, but we need to remember, you don't have to give anybody information unless if someone plain clothes comes to your door, all you do is say, could you just have a uniform officer come? I ain't going nowhere. You get paid by the hour. We'll wait for the uniform officer to come. And if they're real police, they'll wait. If they're not, say how quick they'll leave. And then you call the real police and let them know this is what they're wearing. Okay? Never give you a pen. Be skeptical of all unsolicited offers that you get. If something comes on, this is too good to be, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Amen?
Amen.
Nothing in life is free. If it's too good to be true, hey, everybody talks about that Nigerian scam. I am a Nigerian prince, and I am worth $13 million back home. I just need you to send me $300 so I can get it. All right. And I will give you $1 million. No, thank you. It's okay. If you need my measly $300 and you're worth $30 million, you got issues. All right? Okay, questions? Real quick.
Does that also count? You have won a prize.
Oh,
You're the winner of something.
because Steve Harvey got to do it at Publishers Clearinghouse, and that's legitimate, but you know what? You have to buy a whole bunch of magazines.
Yes. Yeah.
And they say, oh, it
Cost you.
doesn't affect your chances to win. Why? Go get a job. Get a job.
They call and tell you that you won a trip and things like that.
Skeptical. Always be skeptical of any of those
Especially if you
freebies.
didn't
Freebies.
participate
And I'm not
in the
knocking,
competition.
I'm sure Publishers Clearinghouse has made many people wealthy, but that should not be your plan A. That's some folks' plan A. My plan A is I'm going to win Publishers Clearinghouse. I don't think so. They ain't coming up in the hood, Steve Harvey. We're going to be robbed in here. Okay? So be skeptical of any unsolicited offer. Amen. Any questions?
And the other thing that you was talking about earlier, when you're answering the phone, be careful of saying yes.
Yes, that's what I said.
Please
So-
be very careful.
Yes.
What do you say? What you want?
No,
No.
like when you answer the phone.
Yeah.
And let's say,
Because I gotta have it.
let's say, is this Diane?
Right.
Oh.
You say, who wants to know?
Right.
Who you?
What is your name?
Right.
What is your business? You don't, as much as possible,
Try not
try
to
not
say
to
yes.
use the word yes.
Right.
They say that. Don't use yes.
Yes,
But if somebody's calling you that you don't know,
Anything in
You
the,
could say, maybe, let me think about it.
right.
Interesting,
Anything in
but
the
try not
affirmative.
to use the word yes, but tell them.
try to yes, and don't call into those infomercials. That's another trick. A lot of scam where the infomercials,
Right.
they're trying to scam you.
Yeah, they got my friend.
And if they call and
The
say,
weight
well,
loss.
are you
No information.
Diane at 161 Western First Street?
They kept taking it.
We try to verify. When you call me, you
You know what?
Right.
Right.
don't say yes. What is your business? What do you need? And then it says, well, we need to verify. Well, if you don't know who you're calling, you should be calling.
Right.
And that's what I'm telling you, church, don't run into that. Do not be afraid to hang up on these people. There's nothing wrong with being, I don't know, you click. I hate sometimes when I used to say.
I be having fun.
I'm not allowed to answer the phone. I'm not old enough.
I be having fun.
I was
Yeah,
called
what
the
you
B
want?
word one time.
By the telemarketer.
Because I was insisting that they take my name off and they do not call my number, and I was very adamant, and they didn't like my tone, and the person called me
Yeah.
and I said, well, I will continue being that all day long,
Because to me, you is beautiful.
because it's my fault. It's my fault.
My phone.
No, they're not calling from a legitimate source.
Yeah.
Because that call would have been recorded and they would lose their job. And a legitimate telemarketer does not want to lose their job over one customer. They will hang up from you and call somebody else
They'll
right
call
away.
somebody else.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so just if they're being rude and too pushy, no. And you can call me beautiful all you want because I know I can.
And you know, the button that I love? When I hang up the phone and it gives me the option to block. Ooh, I block it right away.
What's block again? The star something.
There's a circle
Circle on the
with a
bottom of
slash.
most phones that you can block.
On which phone?
After the,
And your
after
most
you
cell
make a
phones that they
call.
call now, I'll show you,
Okay,
I'll show you so you can block me.
Yeah. And as soon as I hang up that call, I block it. And if I don't,
I'll
then
show you
I
how
go
to do it.
into it afterwards and look for a block number and I just block
But
it.
has anyone, I need to know, has anyone had any visitors come to their doors or anything? Strangers,
Just Con Edison.
Con Edison?
People,
They had thought that a witness, can I get a witness? Anybody come to
Somebody knocked at the
the door?
door, they asked for my brother Wilbur Gatson. I said, Wilbur Gatson is no longer exist.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Because he don't exist.
And,
Well, it's pertaining to insurance. So are you the next? No. Goodbye. Want to collect money? No.
right.
No.
But even if, a lot of times, if you're gonna be notified by insurance policy,
Yeah.
they'll send you a letter.
Yeah.
They're not going to.
Somebody at the door.
Yeah. If it's an inheritance, now this is $30 million, then you say, sir, let me know what law offices I should meet you at.
Yes.
And we'll go there.
Yes.
And sign the check.
Amen.
I ain't opening the door for you. You're the sole heir, and they left you such and such. If anybody from a bank or Con Edison, any of that stuff comes to your door.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I say, if they come, I'm your man.
All right.
I'll be glad to fight them for you.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, anyone else? Any other testimonies? Okay, on that note, we wrap it up, and we're gonna have a word of prayer and go right into our evening program. Amen? Let's have a word of prayer. Father, help us to be wise as serpents, but harmless as doves. At this time, we're gonna stop the streaming. Hello, those back there. Stop the streaming, so this is recorded.
You have to
Yes.
stop it to start it back. If you were listening, you would have heard that.